Hi everyone, today I want to show you a very simple treat. So I was shopping after Christmas and I saw bags of Hershey Kisses on sale, and so I bought a couple bags on the Christmas clearance, and so I thought today we'd make a treat using those Hershey Kisses. So I'm almost embarrassed to even show you this video because these are so simple. But like I always say, I like to do some recipes that are very simple for my followers that are less experienced in the kitchen. I like to give them something they can do with success as well. So these are super simple. These are a great thing to bring your kiddos into the kitchen and let them help you, because they can help unwrap the Hershey Kisses. Then they can put the Hershey Kisses on the pretzels. It's just a wonderful thing to get your kids involved in your cooking, especially when it's a treat that they're going to love like this. So get your kids involved. The other great thing about these is you can make as many or as few as you want. There's no set recipe per se. So if you just wanted to make a few for your grandkids that were coming over, or for your kids as an after school snack, you can make just, a dozen of them. But if you need to make a ton for on holiday cookie trays or for like a wedding cookie table or something, you can make a ton of them. So there's no set recipe, just do as many as you need. So for this, you need the pretzel snaps. Now these come in like original, and then they also come in butter coated or butter flavored. I don't care for the butter ones personally, so I always get the original, just the plain. These are like the square looking pretzels. So you want those. You need Hershey Kisses, and then something for the top. Today I'm going to use little mini M&Ms, and we'll talk more about that in a minute. Okay, so for this, all you want to do, I'm going to open this bag of pretzels. Sorry, it's loud, I know. All you're going to do is lay out your pretzels. Lay out the pretzels flat on your cookie sheet. Okay, again, just do as many as you need. I'm going to probably do a whole bag of Hershey Kisses today, so I'm going to do quite a few. Some that are broken off there. A few more on here. Okay. And you want your oven preheated to like 200, 250 degrees. A very low temperature. Okay, so now all you're going to do is take a Hershey Kiss and put it right on top of each one of those pretzel snaps. Okay, I need, looks like 6 more pretzels to finish out my bag of Hershey Kisses there. Go ahead and put these last 6 on. Okay, so now you want to turn your oven off, and then put these in the oven until the chocolate's nice and soft and melted. You don't want to leave the oven on because they can burn very easy. So you just want to preheat your oven, get it nice and hot to that 200, 250 degrees, and then turn it off before you put the tray of pretzels in, okay? So I'm going to do that now, and I'll be back when they're nice and soft and melted. Okay, so I just wanted to check, want to make sure they were soft enough, and they are. So again, I had these in my 200, 250 degree oven that I had preheated, but when I went to put the tray of pretzels and chocolate in the oven, I turned the oven off. So they were in there without any additional heat, but just the heat that was in there from preheating. Now I'm just going to take a pretzel and put it right on top of each one of these to make a little bit of a sandwich. Now I will say, if you are doing a lot of these for like a wedding or something, I would only do about 1 tray like this at a time, or maybe even less, because that way the chocolate will start setting up a little bit on you, and that way you're not risking it getting too hard for you to work with. So we're just going to go ahead and put a pretzel right on top of each of these. Let me grab a paper towel so I can wipe my hands a little bit. Alrighty, so we're just going to go do that for the whole tray. We're just going to put another pretzel right on top, smush it down into the Hershey Kiss, and then what we're going to do is we're going to take a little mini M&M And we're gonna put it, just using some of that chocolate that has seeped through, we're just gonna put it on top, okay? So we're gonna just keep doing this and putting our little M&Ms on. So when I used to do these, I used to do cookies for weddings all the time. And when I did that, if people would ever order these pretzel cookies, I would, instead of putting an M&M on top, I would put a flower, the color of their wedding. So if their wedding was, say, light blue and light yellow, I'd take royal icing and I'd just put a royal icing flower of yellow and blue on each of the cookies. But since this isn't for a wedding or anything that we needed specific colors, the M&Ms work just fine. It just gives it that little bit of color and just a little bit makes it a little more fun. The kids are going to love it. Again, I'm not using any additional chocolate or anything. I'm just using some of that chocolate that's already peeking through to hold on to my M&M. So I'm just going to go ahead and finish these all off here, putting the top pretzel on and then putting the little M&M on top. And then you just want to let these sit at room temperature until that chocolate's nice and hard again. You can place them in the refrigerator just to speed up that process if you need to. But I like to just let them sit out at room temperature just until it gets the chocolate gets nice and hard, and then they're ready to go. And that is it. Again, get the kids in the kitchen. They're gonna love to help you make these little snacks. They taste like chocolate covered pretzels because essentially that's what they are. But they're just little chocolate pretzel cookies, and they taste yummy, and they're just so simple to make. I really hope you'll give them a try. Guys, remember to share my page and invite your friends to follow along. Have a great night.